How's everyone doing today?
Great. Good. How are you?
Doing pretty good. I'm glad you guys are here on this episode. Might as well get started. So with the conclusion of the basketball season, it also comes the end of your guys' cheer season. Why'd you guys join cheer in the first place, or any memories from cheer that you'd like to share?
It was more like pure pressure, kind of like joining the cheer team. But like I'm really glad that I ended up joining it because it was probably like the best 4 years of my life. So
I ended up joining cheer because all of my friends were in it, and I was kind of getting FOMO from not being in it my freshman year. So I decided to try out sophomore year, and I'm glad I did because like all my favorite high school memories are from cheer. So
yeah, my mom was a cheerleader, so she wanted me to try out, and I had friends that were trying out, so I just thought I'd do it too with them.
So it seems like a lot of you guys did it because your friends did it. So it wasn't as much just like, I wanted to do cheer just to sit beside games and yell out random words. It was more just your friends are doing it anyway, so you might as well do it.
Yes.
Is there any memories from cheer that you guys?
state cheer.
Yeah, state.
It's something that we all like get so scared about. A lot of nerves go with this, but like once you like are done with performing and then you get the results that you've been working so hard for, it's like really rewarding.
Yeah, it's like the best feeling too, knowing that all those hours you put in like actually paid off. So
Right. How many years did you guys go to state cheer?
All 4.
yeah.
But we won 4 times, 4 different types.
Hey, I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Got a perfect record. But you said you joined the sophomore year. Were you guys?
I'm the one that tried out sophomore year. I didn't try out
We
freshman
did freshman year. Yeah.
Okay.
Those two did.
Was there any other sports that you guys remembered that really had an impact on you?
Softball, definitely. I've been playing since I was like 5, and it just runs my family, and it's something I've just loved to do. And my dad's always been coaching me, and my sisters play, so it was nice to be able to play with my sister this year and have my dad as the coach for the high school team.
All right, so you've been doing it for a long time, a lot of time and effort, like you said, with cheer, and that's kind of giving you the ability to have a really good cheer season, because you guys, like, I think you've had a good, not cheer, softball, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
A good softball season, like all 4 years of high school, right?
Yeah, with my last 4 years, we did. My freshman year, we actually went to state, and then last year we went to a district, and we didn't win, but we still made it to a district.
A lot of other
yeah.
teams really don't end up getting that far anyway, so you were still accomplished a lot. How about you, Mar?
I just do cheer. So I did track last year. Wasn't my thing. So I'm just sticking with that one thing.
Right. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You tried other things out and they didn't work out. That's the great thing about high school, is that all these things don't matter as much as like say in college or after high school. You can just try something and you don't like it, you can quit. Nobody's really going to bat an eye at that. So as like these seasons are ending and everything, we're also talking about the end of our school year soon. We're coming up on our last quarter, last few weeks, month and a half left. And yeah, I can see you guys are excited about that. I think every senior is excited about that. I haven't talked to one that isn't. You guys plan on having grad parties after?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I'm having mine in the morning at my house, and I'm serving breakfast. There's going to be a lot of donuts because those are my favorite. So
I'm coming.
yeah, it should be great. The colors are pink and gold. It's going to be so cute. So
Mine's after the ceremony at the Elks. So not doing much to it.
I'm going to do mine the day before, like in the evening. I think my theme is just like pink and gold and white, just like kind of that. And I'm doing, I think, a pasta bar at the church, the Methodist church.
That sounds pretty great to me. I didn't know we were supposed to have themes.
Mine's
I think
floral.
it's a girl
Mine's
thing.
floral theme.
well, mine's
Don't know the
bows
thing,
because if you even know me, so duh.
Is there any senior high school memories that you guys really made an impact on you?
Anything cheer, honestly.
Yeah, definitely.
It was so fun watching the boys make it to state this year for basketball.
Yeah.
Right, and
So
it is kind of a bittersweet moment because all these like our seniors like have been there like all 4 years, and we've had a lot of like accomplishments over it, and this is the farthest we've gone in basketball in a long time. They say like 12 years, something like that.
Yeah.
And being down there, I think most kids I know went down to watch state basketball, so it was kind of just like
was exciting.
everyone was there moment. It definitely was a sad moment to see how it ended, but I think there's still a lot of accomplishments this season, and we had a great team for, I think, basically all sports. So
Yeah.
As stuck with grad parties and stuff, where are you guys planning on going to college at?
Carney.
I'm going to Capital School of Hairstyling and Aesthetics in Omaha.
I'm also going to UNK.
What sort of majors are you thinking about, Mara and McKenzie?
I'm doing radiology and nuclear medicine.
Well, that's
They have a new program there, so.
What made you want to get into that?
I like a lot of things radiology. I go to work study at the hospital, so I get to see a lot of different types of things that go into that. But nuclear medicine kind of like stuck out to me, so.
Nuclear medicine, what does that entail?
There's a lot that goes behind that. We can save that for afterwards.
That's probably,
Yeah.
just from listening to that sounds like you're going to make a lot of money anyway.
Yeah, a lot of tests, a lot of.
How many years of school is that?
Only 4. It's the same as the others. It's just a lot more.
Right. It's kind of a specialization type thing.
Yeah.
How about you, McKenzie?
I'm going for dental hygiene, and depending on where I'm at, maybe I might go all the way to dentist, but I don't know yet.
Right.
Yeah.
I understand that one. That one, is actual English compared to what you said.
Nuclear medicine.
Yeah, never heard of that. It's a new one, but hey, I mean,
all fun.
if you can get into that niche,
Yeah.
Been hearing a lot of different majors that I've never heard of before this year with the podcast. It's interesting, see what these people are up to.
Yeah.
So what made you want to get into hair, Callie?
Growing up, I always played with my American Girl doll's hair, and I taught myself how to do all these different braids and everything. And then when we got into high school or even middle school dances, I would do my friends' hair for that.
Every day, 6th grade English.
Yeah, and I just thought that it was so fun. And up until this year, I was trying to convince myself I want to be a teacher. Oh, I want to do psychology. And then I'm like, stop lying to yourself. You actually want to do, you're just scared. So.
Right. And I saw something recently about how actually your hairstylist or a barber or something like that can be kind of a psychologist or therapist for you, and it can actually help you out a little, other people that you're giving your haircuts to, and help them out because they have somebody to talk to, and somebody that they can trust that they see all the time, because people, especially girls, are going all the time to get their hair done. So and
I don't have to go to tons and tons of school to be a therapist. I can be a hairapist.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
Hairapist. That's a good.
No, my grandma
name,
is a hairstylist, and she has a bag that says hairapist on it. So I can be both and go to school for 12 and a half months to be both. So it's great.
What got you into doing the dental hygienist, like you said?
Honestly, I really don't know. I hated going to the dentist growing up. I was scared. One time, I had to go to Hastings because I refused to let them. I think they were just trying to clean my teeth. I refused to let them put toothpaste in my mouth. So they made me go to Hastings. But I really don't know. I just was watching TikTok, and then it just stuck out to me. And then I do my work study there, and just watching and being there, I just feel like I just like the environment, and telling people stuff that I learned, it makes me feel smart. Right. So I like doing it.
You like helping people out.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I don't know if I'd want to get into anything healthcare, but you guys go ahead. But as we mentioned with getting ready for college, we're gonna need money. That's gonna be an important thing next year, because we're not gonna have to be able to rely on our parents, and definitely gonna have to buy food and everything like that. Are you guys working any jobs or anything like that?
Yeah, I have 2 jobs right now. I work at the after-school care at the preschool, the Little Disciples preschool at the United Methodist Church. I just watch the kids after school until their parents pick them up or whatever. And then I'm also a hospitality aide at Emerald Nursing Home. And yeah.
So you're kind of taking care of people quite a bit in both jobs, kind of getting you ready, maybe preparing you to take care of people when you go get your degree in the future.
Yeah.
So I'm working at Service Drug right now. Right now I'm part-time, and I just go after school and I work some Saturdays, but this summer I'm going to work full-time. And yeah, it's nice to socialize with people in that community. And
right. And we've learned a lot of our things that Austin Fryle in the first episode mentioned that he kind of, before he started working his job, he was kind of shy and didn't know how to talk to people. And a waiter kind of helped him build some of those social skills that he's going to be able to take in the future, do you think that's kind of helped you guys out?
For sure.
certain ways?
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's a lot of people when they go to cosmetology school say that one of the hardest things for them is talking to strangers, but I feel like I'll be fine because of the job I have now. So
Right.
And I'm a CNA. I got certified back in 2022, and I work at Emerald Nursing Home. It's definitely been like a big impact on my life because I like to help people, and that's also why I'm going into healthcare. But you make those deep connections with the residents, and like they're so fun. I love working there. But
Right. And seems like you guys like taking care of people in certain ways, and that's probably going to really help you like after you get out of high school, because I mean we're always going to have to deal with people. We're always going to have to be in these situations and kind of work as a team in certain ways. So is there anything that you're excited for after high school? Anything going into college and everything?
meeting new people,
Vacation.
yeah, vacation.
yeah,
Just getting out of Cozad, right?
Yeah.
yes,
I can't blame you there. I mean, there's not much to do here, but I mean, you two really aren't going that far away. So I mean,
And
so
we're
only a
rooming
short-
together, so we're
Right.
sitting
So-
close by.
But I mean,
they will be coming to visit me though.
Yes.
They have no
Yeah.
choice. So
right, and it's gonna be different. But I think definitely college is gonna be a new experience that you just got to go head on into, and you know,
scared
right.
too.
It's definitely a
Exciting.
big experience I mean, some people may be ready for it. Some people have told us that they're kind of scared to go on to the next step after high school. But as we mentioned with saving for college, are there any other ways you guys are preparing yourself for it, or such as taking like college classes or dual credit classes?
Yeah, I'm in 3 college classes right now. I'm in speech, and then we're taking an English college class with our English class, and I'm also in college algebra.
Right, and I mean, a lot of those can be hard classes, but it's definitely good to get yourself kind of there early so you don't have to take some of those dumb classes next year.
Yeah.
Especially college algebra.
Right.
Yeah, I'm kind of mad that I took speech first semester because it's not like I need that next year, but I'm taking intro to business right now, and that'll help me if I decide one day to open up my own salon or something. So
I'm an intro to biology, college algebra, and then that English comp. I would recommend taking these college classes because they help you a lot. And then like college algebra, usually like in college it's crammed in like one semester, but this one is crammed into just not crammed, but it's in a whole year. So you get to learn a lot more and get more one-on-one time. So
Right, and it seems like a senior year, like the classes may be like a little bit harder, but we also just have a lot more free time to get the work done.
yes,
Everything like that.
if you put the effort in, you'll get
yeah, first semester I thought like this was genuinely the hardest year ever, and then I dropped college algebra because I didn't need it, and then I was like, oh, this is great, but I also just hate math.
Right, and college algebra is definitely not seem like fan favorite amongst everybody.
Love
Yeah.
the teacher, love you, Fabinger.
Yeah,
but
love you,
We
babe.
love you.
just not math in
So
general.
you guys would recommend taking these classes?
Yes,
For sure.
do it.
It will help a lot.
And you know your teachers usually, if it's someone teaching.
Any girls interested in trying out for cheerleading next year, there will be a meeting in Mrs. Rossel's room right now.
Do it. Try out.
So fun.
If the teacher is like at the school doing the class, then you know who they are. It's not like a random college professor that you don't have a connection with.
Right.
And smaller classes
Yes.
here, obviously.
You can get one-on-one help.
And it kind of works too, 'cause you have Phoebe in your middle school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like we have her again, so it's kind of a reunion type moment.
Yeah.
You know, she saw us when we were just dumb little middle schoolers, and now just slightly smarter. high
Oh,
schoolers.
remember
Just a
when
little
this
bit.
happened? Remember when that happened? Miss Stanger will talk about like
Oh, that
middle
wasn't me.
school
That
moments.
wasn't me.
Yeah. But I really like my mom's class. I mean, it's not that we don't do anything, it's just like I feel like we're learning, but she does a good job of making it fun as well. And then I really liked Mr. Benson's class last year because we learned a lot through like history movies, and I don't know, I just thought that was fun and interesting.
Right.
Mine was probably art. I took art 3 of my years, and like Mr. Botts is one of my favorite teachers, so we have a good connection. And I really do suck at art, but he has done like a lot of my projects, and it's been fun.
I'd say I don't really know if any of my classes are like memorable, but I definitely like Mrs. Rossell's classes. I've always not loved the class, but I just enjoy being there just because of who she is. She's
Yeah.
a good
Right.
human.
And a lot of people love Miss Russell.
Yeah.
I mean, I do
She's the
too, so I
sweetest person ever.
can't blame
Yeah.
you there. And she's definitely very forgiving on a lot of things.
She is adorable. Her laugh, oh my gosh, I love it.
Even though I have 2 tests in there tomorrow. No.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people have just been praising because we do have a lot of good teachers. I mean, I think a lot of them actually care, unlike a lot of schools. I mean,
Yeah, for sure.
although Blackmore sometimes might seem like he's out to get us, I think he
does
is
care.
preparing us for what it's going to be like next year.
We'll
for a lot
thank
of
him
our
in the
classes.
future for sure.
And you can never tell if that man is serious or not sometimes.
Yeah, it's definitely hard to tell, but I think that's just the kind of guy he is. But
Yeah.
Deep down, you can tell he kind of cares.
Yeah.
right.
Sometimes.
He really does care about us though.
Well, with your dismissal or recommendation for enrollment in certain classes, is there any other advice you guys would give to lower classmen or any other students?
Try out for things, try in your schoolwork, just make the most
Get
of your
through.
make the most of your high school, because I did not believe anybody when they said it'd go fast, because I just wanted to be done from the day I got here, because nobody wants to go to school.
Right.
But now that we're leaving, I'm like,
It went by so fast.
yes. And I'm leaving the people that I've known since I was like 5.
Yeah.
And it's weird because I might never see some of these people again.
It's definitely
Yeah.
a crazy thing. 'Cause I mean, especially with us being in a small town, like everybody kind of knows each other at least a little bit, like knows a little bit about someone, or like has at least had one conversation with someone. So it's just a weird experience because I mean, some of us are never going to see each other ever again, which is definitely kind of sad. I
It
mean,
is
in ways,
very
but
sad. It's just weird because you see these people every day for the past like 12, 13 years, and then
You don't really
after
remember life.
graduation, after that Saturday, May 10th, like you
Right.
won't see some of these people ever again. And
I mean, maybe at a grocery store you come back for like
Yes.
Christmas, but like I mean, gonna say hello, how's it been?
That's it.
And that's it. You're not gonna.
Yeah.
And I mean, since freshman year, it just kind of felt like it's like got faster and faster. I don't know if it's got because it got
especially
more busy,
this
but-
year is very fast.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, I just say like try out for whatever you can. Just get involved. I don't know. Just try out. Do anything that you
And
can.
a lot of people have said that you just want to be involved in something. Like you
Yeah.
don't want to just spend your high school like days just,
Make the most of it. Yeah.
just rotting at home in your bed, watching TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, although that happens to everyone nowadays, I think, but you just want to be involved in something, like make the best of your high school years. And
That's where
just
your
have-
memories come
Just
from.
have some fun, honestly, because although like you can get caught up in the moment and things seem way bigger than they are, I mean, you're just living, it's everybody's first time living. You just want to try your best, do the things that you love, and I think that's what you got to do.
Yeah. And right now you're still young. You don't have a lot to worry about right now. So just
Make the best of it.
yeah.
And I'd say for sure, just try in school, try to get good grades, because having to make it up later on isn't going to be fun, and you're going to regret it. I've heard a lot of people that didn't try freshman year, and now they're seniors, and like they have to make up the work for it, and they're regretting it. So,
Yeah. Do
Just
not
put in effort.
procrastinate.
and the teachers are always willing to help. So,
Right. And
Get the
I mean,
extra help
if
if needed.
you go in early and you're like, hey, I need help with this, and
They
even
will.
one of like a lot of people think is the meanest teacher, Hourda. He is very helpful.
I love
no,
him.
yeah,
I failed a class my sophomore or my junior year of his, and like I really shouldn't have failed the class just because I didn't go in for any extra help
Yeah.
and pay attention in the class at all. Because if you just pay attention in the class and get the work done that they
Get
give
it out of
you,
the way.
nothing's really as hard as it may seem.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Hourda. I would always quote unquote fight with him in class.
Yeah, I run into him in the hallways all the time. It's like actually.
Well, as we're wrapping up on the episode, are there any closing thoughts you guys have? Anybody you'd like to shout out?
School staff, and that's it.
Yeah.
Nobody
They made-
specifically?
Not really. Everyone's kind of made their own difference
Right.
in everyone's lives, but definitely teachers.
One more thing. Be kind to one another because you have to be with each other all of the time.
Stick with your friends.
Yeah. So, swag.
Right. And I can't remember who said it on the last episode, but somebody just mentioned that sometimes I think people get caught up in their own kind of things that they forget that other people have stuff going on too. Like something big might be going on in your life, and that doesn't give you like any reason to put down someone else.
Yeah.
But yeah, just
Exactly.
be nice to other people, and
Yeah.
like
Someone
We're
might
all
need,
human.
yeah. Someone might need that extra compliment or something. It will help them get through the day.
Yeah.
right.
You never know what's going on behind closed doors.
Right. And sometimes even just the conversation with someone can really like make an impact on someone.
Yeah.
Because like people's lives at home or people's lives outside of school are maybe completely different, and just that little connection to someone might really help them out a lot.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
So again, this has been
McKenzie Munster.
Callie Kostrunek, Mara Smith.
and my co-host Jason Dyer, and I'm Caden Scroggins. This has been the Senior Podcast. Bye bye.
Bye.
Adios.